Well, our worst fears have happened here. We're stuck on the side of the road, in the middle of the Northern Territory, and we're broken down.
Shit's gone south.
Anyway. Oh, hey, another border crossing, another day. It's a poor sign, isn't it?
I know, it's a bit sad.
Giddy up, going into the territory. Sing a song.
The way it's gonna be, darling.
Another 180 k's to Timber Creek. Righto, welcome back to another episode. This one is Northern Territory. We are here in October. What's the date? 5th?
Yeah, 5th of October.
5th of October, so it's stinking hot.
A lot of the stuff in Darwin, or the NT, is actually closed now.
Yep.
So a lot of the waterfalls, water holes, 4x4 tracks, that sort of thing, are all shut for the season.
And the ones that are open, it's still bloody 40 degrees every day and the humidity's starting to creep up as you get towards the end of the year.
With the kids.
So it's a tough gig. So here's a quick plan. We've just crossed the border. We'll go Timber Creek, Katherine, Darwin. That's the plan. And then next year, hopefully, pray to the rain gods, if we have a mad wet season, we're coming back to do the Gib, Darwin, Arnhem Land, Cape York. We'll show you a heap of good road trips and vids on that stretch of our travels next year. So anyway, punch out some Ks. We'll get to Timber Creek. Apparently, we've heard they got 3-powered sites, eh?
Bring it on.
So here we go. So this is Timber Creek, Caravan Park. I'll take you inside and tell you what's happened. But what happened here? We heard that it's supposed to be free camping here, didn't we? But
so this isn't my fault. I just want to add, this is Justin's fault.
I never said it was your fault.
Questions.
I never said it was. No.
I'm usually the one who goes in and, like, you know, does the.
So I'll tell you the real story before she clouds your judgment. I pulled up for fuel, and as we drove past, there's a playground and a pool out the back. Okay. So I'm like, sweet, this is it. And we sit in the car. I said, even if it is, we got to pay for it. We're going to stay anyway. And Beck said, yep.
Yep, you can have it.
So anyway, I paid for fuel and I said a powered site. And she's like, $30. I'm like, all right, obviously it's not free. So anyway, when we get fuel, I'll let you carry on now.
Yeah, so there's like the BP and then there's a United. So we always fill up at BP. So as we were driving down to the United to do a U-Bog, we looked over to the left and there's a campground behind the United. And we're like, holy, that's the free one. But in saying that,
no pool, no playground.
Yeah, there's no pool, no playground. It's probably, we've just come over to the new NT time. So now instead of it being 12 o'clock, it's like 2 p.m. So anyway, we're going to hang here for the afternoon. The kids are just going to swim, run flat out, and then get them into bed by like 8 o'clock. They normally bed at 7, but yeah, 8 o'clock-ish tonight.
There you go. Here's the story. So I was in trouble for about 5 minutes, but it seems like she's over it now. But I'll take you down the back here. There's a creek. We stayed here years ago, and I know there's a couple of freshwater crocs and that live in there, so that's pretty cool. And we'll swing around. There's a bar up here, and a restaurant, playground, and a pool. So it's Timber Creek for you. So this is down the back. Look at this, crocodile feeding. Today's Saturday, so 5 p.m. we should be able to check it out. But beautiful area, eh? Little camp kitchen here. We've got fire pits and that around the joint. Heaps of grass, heaps of shade, and tons of camping area. Have a look at it. That is a sick boab tree. Yeah. Anyway, here's the creek down the back. I know last time we were here, we walked down and we were just standing on the edge, and then all of a sudden spotted these crocs laying under the water. So just little freshies, little resident ones. It's a bloody nice spot, although it does look a bit dry compared to last time. I reckon they were actually sitting on that log that's out of the water last time. But don't fall in. No. There you go. It's looking a bit mangy, isn't it? Everything's pretty dry this year. They haven't had a real good wet. But there you go. This is Timber Creek and the campground. So, oh, look at that. Look at all the bats.
Oh, yeah.
Check these out. Come up here. Wowee. Yeah, look at them all. Look at that. It's like heaps of... Oh. Look at them all. Look at that. Wow, there's hundreds of them. Look at them all. Oh, you know it's ordinary about a ton of bats, only about 100 metres from your car, because they'll probably all take off at sunset and shit all over it. Anyway, I hope they fly that way. Timber Creek. There's something about a baobab tree, isn't there, babe?
Yeah, I don't know what it is actually. I don't know whether it's because you're like, no, you're in the Kimberley, or I don't know, it's just really relaxing or something.
Got like a real aura about them.
Yeah, they're weird.
You're just happy to chill out underneath them. I don't know.
They're really cool.
They are bloody nice trees. I'll tell you what, they take a mint photo too.
Yeah, they do. We've taken so many good ones.
What are you doing there, mate?
Playing with me. Where's my massage?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm gonna hug it.
I'm gonna hug.
Cuddles.
But then when we get home, you have to pay me $10.
$10.
$10.
No, I think it's 5.
Oh.
I think it's 5.
You better get it right. That's your rate, mate.
Jesus.
Yeah. $2 for the morning, 3 afternoon, and 5.
I'll take $2 for the morning massage.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good job.
Sorry, mate. Go again.
It's 7 metres. You'll have to hop off if you can, please.
Yeah, no dramas. Thanks, eh? Alright, well, I might as well talk about this while you're here. If you haven't got a UHF in your car when you're travelling,
Are you there, Louis?
you're an idiot. You need one. Because like this,
Mate, we're going to pull up
There's
here.
a
It's going to top up
Wow,
our
you're
fuel
7
rate,
metre truck
make
or
sure
7
we're
metre
right.
wide load coming around the corner. So the escorts told me to, mate, you got to get off the road. If I didn't know that, I'd be punching along going, hey, I wonder what old mate was waving at me for, and I'd come around the corner into a dump truck. I'll spin it around and show you.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. It's a dump body off a big mining haul truck, and look at this. It's taken up both lanes plus a bit. Holy hell. There you go. So that's where you need a UHF, not only to talk to other travellers, but good safety and
Pull up here for a bit, I think.
you know,
We literally
just common
use
sense,
it.
mate.
We literally use it all the time.
Oh, every day. Yeah. And well, good thing about this one, we only installed this one probably 6 months ago. It's an Oricon one. It's a dual receive, so I've got channel 40 on there. And then all I have to do is hit the swap. It goes to channel 12. So that means I can listen to both those channels. So I can have like mates in convoy on channel 12 and talk to them, but I can still hear what's going on the normal road users channel on 40, like that, which is gold. Because then you get updates like that. And if there's a speed camera or an accident or whatever ahead.
Listen to the truckies.
Yeah, although you need to turn the volume down for your kids if you want to listen to the truckies. Anyway,
It's terrible.
we're heading to Katherine today. It's another 285 k's from Timber Creek. The speed limit's just hit 130, but just because the sign says 130, don't think you can do that when you're towing a caravan. If you do, you're an idiot, because you shouldn't do over 100, honestly.
I don't think you're allowed to.
You're not allowed to, but people do, and people spruik about it, and I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. So stick to the 100, although we sit on about bloody 95 most of the time, mate. If there's a lot of traffic and people behind us, we'll sit on 100, because I reckon it's safer just to do the speed limit so no one gets cranky. Either that or do less. Like, it's really frustrating when people sit on like 91 kilometres an hour, and then I know for us, if you're trying to overtake someone when you've got a van on, it's a lot harder to get between that 90 to 100k speed limit and get around it. If you're going to sit below it and someone's behind you, back off and sit on 80. It's so much safer for people to get around you. So a bit of a tip, and it saves a bit of road rage too.
Yeah, there's a lot
People
of
get
idiots.
really cranky.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So many idiots on the road.
We'll just slow down. Like, here's a story for you. I might be rambling a bit now, but we know of a family not long ago who overtook a road train that was sitting on 90. They lost control, flipped their car and van, ended their trip, gone home. Everyone's lucky to be alive, you know? For us, I know I never overtake road trains, do I?
No, God,
I
no.
just sit behind them, and
Yeah.
if they're usually they're doing 90. If they're doing 80, and there's a heap of straight road, then I can poke around them doing 90 or 100, you know? But most of the time, I just back off, and then the next stop that we see, I pull up, we make lunch, have a coffee, get back on the road. We might catch them again in 40 minutes, but who cares? Like, we're not in any rush. You might save yourself 20 minutes, half an hour by getting around them,
A minute.
but it's bloody dangerous, eh? So, anyway, back to where we're going. Where we go? Katherine. Here we go. 280 k's to Katherine.
Yeah, we'll see what time we pull up there. We might just mosey on the extra 300 k's to Darwin, but we'll see.
That's a big day though.
Yeah, it's huge. But in saying that, then you're like in Darwin. You're finally there.
Well, our worst fears have happened here. Hey, we're stuck on the side of the road, in the middle of the Northern Territory. Katherine one way, Darwin the other. And we're broken down. So
Shit's gone south.
anyway, it happens. It happens to the best of us. We've had a coolant line blow on the back of the engine, and I'm pretty sure it's cooked the engine now because we were coming up a hill. And I noticed that the coolant temperature was going down, not up, and I went, so I pulled up as soon as I could, and it was just absolutely blaring coolant everywhere. We've shut it down. I've managed to repair the hose with a bit of a pipe from me jack handle out of the caravan, refilled it with coolant and or water, and started it up, and she's cooking. So she's whistling out the back of the header tank. So I've saved, we have done a cylinder head on our car and probably who knows what else damage. So anyway, lucky for, what do we got?
Roadside assistance.
Giddy up. So 255 bucks for the year.
Something like that.
And we've never used it in 4 years, but I reckon...
So RACV Complete Care.
I think this one off time is going to make it all worth it.
I'll just let you know, for instance, I've just been on the phone to them for the last half an hour on and off. They have been, honest to God, like fantastic. So they organised taxis for us to get back into Katherine. They've organised the tow truck. They're reimbursing our accommodation for however many nights we need in Katherine. They're organising the tow from Katherine to Darwin because we want to get to Mazda in Darwin. And they're paying for our accommodation and car hire in Darwin.
Yeah. So it sort of takes a bit of the stress out of it.
Yeah.
It still sucks that we're going to have to, well, hopefully we're covered under warranty for the engine because it's not quite 100,000 Ks yet, but who knows? I don't know the fine print on Mazda warranty and blown hoses, etc. But anyway, that's the story.
Yeah, it's all good. Like,
so, yeah, well, I know we meet a lot of people that don't have roadside assist and think they might get away with it.
A lot of fees.
And yeah, I think it's worth it. 255 for the year. And mate, well, that's going to save us. If it is, well,
so much
it is.
money.
It's going to save us up to a couple of grand easy.
Yeah. Anyway, the kids are sitting in the van with the aircon on.
Yep. At least you know what? Best case, we've got phone service.
Oh.
We're not far from a major city.
Oh, about that actually. I was sitting in the car with the booster on. I got full 3G. I went out into the caravan. I had 1 bar of 3G. So we were so lucky we had the booster too.
True. Yeah, we've got the mobile booster as well.
We had full service.
So even though it sucks that we've broken down, everything else is sort of lined up for us. So anyway, we're sit
trying
here.
To be positive.
Sunday Arvo. I just hope we get back to Katherine before it's the grand final for the NRL today.
40.
Anyway.
We definitely
You gotta laugh, don't you?
Need a drink after today.
You gotta laugh.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah. Righto, we've got an update for you on what's going on with the car and the van. I'll show you over here. There she is on the tow truck. So we've just put that up. We've got a little hire car. What do you reckon, lads?
Yeah,
hey? Pretty cool in there or what?
Can't play much
stoked, hey? Anyway, the plan for us is, hey Becky, we've got this little hire car and we're going to take it. We're in Katherine. We're going to go to Darwin, spend a night there and then fly out to meet the car and the caravan, which is going on a tilt tray all the way to Cairns. So how does that happen? RACV Premium Care, whatever we've got, they pay for your recovery costs to wherever you want to get it fixed. So for us, probably going to be stuck somewhere 4 to 5 weeks getting it fixed. I think it's a lot better for us to go to Cairns where we know people, we've got accommodation and we can borrow a car and stuff. If we go to Darwin, we get none of that. We have to pay for a hire car, pay for accommodation.
It's all confusing.
Probably still wait 5 to 6 weeks, maybe longer because it's Darwin. You're on NT time, so it'll probably take longer to get it fixed. So anyway, looks like we've done ahead, like we've overheated it when the coolant hose blew. We've probably done a head gasket or a head cylinder head. So bottom end sounds alright, still starts and runs, but just blows coolant everywhere. That's the deal.
That's it.
3 hours to Darwin, flight out to Cairns tomorrow, and see how that goes. Oh, we've never been on a plane as a family all together, so that not all together, not 5 of us. I don't think so. If we have, I can't remember.
Yeah, we have.
So, anyway, might be. Oh yeah, sorry, Tassie, we have. Anyway.
Oh dear. Oh,
it's a little bit stressful, but it's made all that a little bit easier by having roadside cover. So, like we said, we haven't used it for 4 years, but thank far out that we've actually got it now, hey? Righto, let's go to Darwin. So we're in a cabin at the Free Spirit Resort in Darwin, which is a caravan park, which is where we normally stay anyway.
Yeah.
When we come into town, but
we're not on a
just
pound
that we haven't got our wheels, but it's bloody nice in here. So just a budget cabin, but this is all run through the RACV Roadside, so they just book you whatever you need. But kids have decided that we're sticking with the bunk options that we have in the van, yeah? Jack at the top, Billy in the middle, Charlie on the bottom. Nah. Oh, we'll sort that out later. I think we're going to have dramas there, dear.
So talk about that bag.
No, yeah, this bag. But there you go. So we have one night here. It's pretty handy actually. We've got mates that are here anyway that we've met on the road. Catch up with them, have a beer, and then we'll drive to the airport tomorrow.
There's actually live music at the pool.
Oh, there you go. Fly out at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So
yeah.
It's as good as it can be. Hello Cairns. Quick stop in Darwin. Hey? Bit of
overnight.
a hot seat.
I'm in the middle of Jack's
I don't know. See you in Cairns.